Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to be looking at the family bank statement, and we're going to be looking more at their income and what they should be spending before we break down their bank statement. So you will notice in the monthly income that each mom and dad both have two numbers. So the first number here is $4,747, and that is their income. What that means is when you are offered a job for, let's say, $15 an hour, that $15 an hour would be this amount of money. But then taxes are taken out, and typically taxes are 20 to 25%. And those taxes taken out are unemployment, Social Security, workman's comp, additional taxes. You will see that on your pay stub. There will be a breakdown of where all of that money went. And then you are written a check for the after taxes amount. So this is what dad is actually bringing home each month, not this. Now, when you file your taxes at the end of the year, or April 15th is when they're due, you in your age bracket will get a majority of it back. Taxes are bracketed, so based on how much you make, how much the government keeps. So today we're going to be working with these two numbers because this is what they are working with on a monthly basis. So we're just going to add those two numbers together. And when you add $3,797.60 plus $2,105.60, you get a total of $5,903.20. So this is the number we are going to be working with today to figure out what they should be spending or what their suggested is. So now we're going to look over at the Smith family statement breakdown, which you have already started to work through, where you were listing different things into different categories. The reason we do this is it is a great way for you to place things in categories and then build your budget around that. It also shows you where you're spending your money and where most of your money is going. So we have housing, auto, food, recreation, clothing, medical, savings, donations, and then I placed this other section for you in case you just didn't know where to put something. And sometimes things don't always fall into one of these categories. So we're going to go back to the top. Housing. Housing is your rent or mortgage. It is also your electrical or gas payment. If you have housing repairs that need to be made. If you are, for this particular case, if you are decorating your house, anything that has to do with the house would go into this. As a rule of thumb, which is what we're going by today, this is just a general breakdown. As a rule of thumb, 25% of your income suggested should go into housing. Okay, well, what does that mean? So the way we figure this out is we are going to take, first I'm going to write $5,903.20 at the top of my page so that I remember that number. This was their income that they brought in, their total income. So what is 25% of that? There are two ways that you can figure this out. You can do 25 over 100, which means 25%, and that equals our total $5,903.20, and we are looking for what the top number is. The easiest way to do this would be to cross multiply $5,903.20 times 25 and then divided by 100. An easier way to do this is that we know that 100 has two zeros. You can move the decimal place of 25 over 2. So that would be 0.25, which represents 25%, times $5,903.20. This equals to, if you do this math, this equals to $1,475.80. Now, what does that mean? That does not mean that you can rent an apartment or get a mortgage for $1,475.80, because then you would have no money to pay for your electrical or your appliances or whatever else you need, utilities, if there were to be a plumbing incident, things like that. This is for all housing. A common mistake young adults make is that they overspend on their rent because they think they can afford, if they're looking at a general 25%, they think they can afford something more. You always want to be renting lower than this number. So 25% is that. I know I made that a little messy, but for auto, I'll do one more example. Auto is 10% suggested. So what is 10%? Well, that's an easy one. You can cross multiply if you want. You can also do 0.1 times $5,903.20. Or the easiest way to do this is to move the decimal place one place, to represent 10%. So that would be 10% of $5,903.20 would be $590.32. So that is what they have to spend on auto. Now, auto is your car payment, gas, any way that you get from point A to point B. This may also include bus fare or PATCO fare. Anything that's transportation. Also includes insurance. So think if you have a car payment, if you have to pay for the registration that month, any gas and insurance coverage. You are going to be filling out the rest of this chart, and I'm going to give you the percentages. So for food, 25% of your income goes to food. This is any grocery shopping. This is also dining out, takeout, all of that, 25%. Recreation. So this is anything fun, anything you do for fun, going to the movies, going to a baseball game, any fun additional things, going to an amusement park, stuff like that. This could also be subscriptions to things, magazine subscriptions or newspaper subscriptions, or if you belong to a monthly gaming, if you pay to play games online, things like that. That is recreation, and that should be 5% of your income. Clothing. So this is any clothing, any accessory you buy, anything that you wear. Clothing is 8% of that income. Medical. So this is insurance, medical bills, prescription medicines, things like that. 5%. If you want to get into detail too, that could also be, drugstore purchases as well, if you're getting that detailed. So that's 5%. Savings. Savings is typically recommended at 10% of your income goes into your savings account. And donations the same, 10%. And donations can be if you donate to a nonprofit, if you donate to a school monetarily, if you donate money to a school for something, or if you purchase something. So like for an example, Joe Corby, although it is food, it is a donation. So you could place that under donations if you'd like. This is also church tithing, or giving into the collection plate would be 10%. And then other, we're going to just leave for right now. We are not going to worry about that right now. So today, you're going to take your worksheet, and I'm going to give you a fresh worksheet, and you are going to figure out, I already did housing and auto for you, so you have those already. And if you look, housing is 25, food's 25, so you already know to move that down. Then you'll figure out the percentages for the additional ones and put your totals down. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.